As we're getting ready to kick off our Thanksgiving season, I just wanted to drop a little note here. It's so easy. I feel like November, it's an easy time for us to really get into the hustle and bustle of life. Everything gets really busy and chaotic. We know we have Christmas right around the corner, but to kick things off with Thanksgiving, for a lot of us, that means hosting a big dinner party. It means usually an early dinner and a long day of preparing and having a ton of people come over and invade your home, which most of the time is a really great thing, but it means there's a lot of work that has to go into it. And as you're getting a little stressed out about what to make and who has the food allergy and what's going to be on the table and how am I going to decorate and how are we going to fit all these chairs around this table and maybe we have to have more tables, and we start to get a little crazy about it all. And I just keep thinking, as I'm making my own Thanksgiving plans, keep thinking about Psalm 23. It's really famous and incredible passage, the entire chapter, but at the end of it, verse 5 says, "You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies." I feel like in this season, it's easy for us to prepare our own tables in the presence of our enemies, and we're doing it all on our own, and we're not inviting God into this moment, and our enemies are surrounding us, and they're winning. And when you are prepping for these big dinner parties, right now I'm thinking of Thanksgiving because that's what's coming up here, but this really for any time when you have people coming over, when you're inviting guests into your home and you're preparing a table, give that moment to God. Give your table to God, because what I hear him saying when I read this, he prepares a table before me in the presence of my enemies. I don't know about you, but on a regular basis, I am not out like fighting bad guys. I don't know anything about karate. I'm not doing a lot of crazy moves and trying to, kick, punch, fight people. I have enemies. I have very real enemies, but they're not the kind that are physically coming and trying to attack me all the time. So when I'm thinking of these enemies, here's what the Lord showed me around my table. He prepares a table for me. And sitting on this seat here is anxiety. Oh, that is an evil enemy. There's depression over there. There's this evil enemy trying to tell me that I'm not good enough. I can't do enough, right? We have these enemies all the time. There's one over here that's like, oh, you're just sad. You're just lonely. No one even loves you. My table can easily be surrounded by these enemies that are constantly fighting a battle in my mind and trying to win a battle for my heart. And I know that all of you have that table full of those kinds of enemies. And when you're thinking about your Thanksgiving table and your spread and the guests that are coming around, they're all bringing their own enemies too. Okay, you're welcoming your friends and your family into your home. And if you are trying to prepare this table all by yourself, then all of these enemies are coming in with them. And they're all ganging up together on everybody. And it is a recipe for disaster, right? Emotions are going to be high strung. My mom wants me to make the deviled eggs like this, but my mother-in-law wants to do this way. And everyone has their opinions. And oh, I didn't know you were allergic to that. And everything is wrong. And you weren't supposed to sit there. You were supposed to sit here, but they don't like this person and this. And all of a sudden, what was supposed to be a really beautiful day, celebrating our families and remembering all of the things we are thankful for, and we quickly just get stressed out by it all. So while you're prepping, I want you to just remember, pray over your table, your actual table. Pray over your house. Give it to God. Don't try to do this yourself. He wants to prepare a table, because when he does, when you let God be the one to prepare this table, he says, David's saying, you prepare a table before me in the presence of enemies. And he follows it up with, you anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. It's not overflowing with bad things. When God prepares the table, he says, hey, move away. All of these enemies, you can stand and watch. I'm going to feast with my children. And you get to stand and watch, but you don't get to touch them. It's the most beautiful thing when you let God be the one that prepares the table. When love is overflowing for your family, everybody that walks in the door, no matter what they thought they were bringing in them, you pray over your house. And when they walk in, they leave those enemies at the door. There's no room for them here. They can stand around and they can watch, but they cannot participate. I don't believe that God created this table. He didn't prepare this table in order for the enemies to feast. It was in their presence. They were there to watch, to stand silently on the sidelines. This feast is for you and God. And he wants to sit at the end of the table across from you. And when you start to get distracted, like, oh, but my anxiety, this, oh, but I didn't do that good enough. Oh my gosh, I think that I burnt this thing. And God says, hey, get your eyes off of all of those things around you. I am seated at the other end of the table across from you. Keep your eyes on me. I prepared this table for you. I am the one in control. I'm the one who wins. So this holiday season, as you're getting busy and stressed out about things, the second you start to feel those anxiety levels, those enemies attacking, you start feeling that rising in you, you need to go, whoa, stop, right? Satan, you have no room here at my table. You can watch as God brings glory through my house and my family to everybody who comes in our door, but you are not welcome here. My cup will overflow with joy and love and peace, and you don't get to affect that. And I want all of you, make sure this holiday season that that's what your cup is overflowing with, that you are anointed with oil from God, that you're not letting anything else get in the way and hinder this amazing season that should be full of love and thankfulness.